That is 100% GG. That there's no
Oh,
way. There is
straight
no way
call.
hashtag Team Micro can beat hashtag Team Claymore.
It's going to be a very interesting game.
What's Beefy saying? Mid start.
Mid-strat for a 2-lane map. It's a witticism. Like it. So yeah, so the Beef Jarrah Blake
Okay, so Beefy's
combination,
captain
very
for
familiar with
some
each
reason.
other's game plan.
Yeah, Beef Jarrett Blake, absolutely. Believe it or not, they actually play with Claymore a fair bit too. She's pretty familiar with them. I think that's why she picked Blake first. I personally would have picked Nitro first, but she went with Blake, and then Micro must have missed it. I think she picked Naked, and so Claymore managed to nab Nitro as well.
Yep. Interesting that Nitro didn't go first pick. It's usually the play of the game normally. But you know, on the flip side, Naked, Micro, and Bledout have played a fair bit together. Bledout, he's a you know, a sleeping tiger. That one. You know,
Bled Out is a solid player, and Argyves sometimes he can win the game for the team. Sometimes he throws it for the team, so he's a bit of a wild card there. I think if Bled Out, Argyves, and Naked are all in top form, they're in with a chance. But I think their chances are maybe 10%, and it's best out of three. So good luck.
so we see the Li Ming ban straight at targeted at Nitro. Linara taking away Micro's most powerful hero. I think we've played each other a lot of times now. We know what we're looking for. Jarrah on a healer. That's unique. I've never seen that before. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, he does play. He does play Malfurion a little bit. Normally, what does he normally play? Arthas?
Normally he's a tank. Normally he's Arthas or who's the other?
Tyrael, I think maybe.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep. Okay. Phoenix on Zeratul. So I'd say Nitro will go Medivh over Chromie in response to the Zeratul pick. Jarabut does play Malfurion and he does play him well. He used to play him every single week, but I think it was while you were in Canada.
He's well, Malfurion's not. I wouldn't call the hardest healer to play. The power of Malfurion is knowing when to get your roots down in the right position. That's his
Yep.
strength.
And they've taken a Butcher, which is a beautiful combination with a Malfurion.
So you already got 3 lots of CC there on the red team. It's that's good to see. Sylvanas mind control, but not really used very often now.
It's
Zeratul, of course, got the Void Prism.
It's very heavy CC, by the way. I mean, Malfurion, he only has a root, but he also has the silence, if he takes that for his ulti. Butcher has the stun, I believe he has a slow, and he has a silence trap. And Claymore, obviously, with the tongue. That's heavy CC, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's what you want. CC into CC into CC, just blow someone up. Nothing you can do about it.
Yep. Also, okay, so they banned the Chromie, which is the bad choice. They should have gone for the Medivh. Medivh would be much more effective at dealing with Zeratul. Chromie does not want to face a Zeratul, but they banned her. They had a counter.
Maybe they might have some strategy for a backline here. You know, it is a very fight-heavy map in the middle for the 2 Immortals, and lots of hidden areas for Chromie. It's a very Chromie-friendly map, sort of like Towers of Doom. So yeah, so I don't see that as necessarily a bad pick. Also, they're probably also trying to counter Nitro again with that.
Maybe. I mean, I don't rate Battlefield of Eternity as a good Chromium map. Towers of Doom, I do, but Battlefield of Eternity, I'm not a massive fan. I think
Didn't you just play? Didn't you just play Chromie on Battlefield Eternity and like dominate?
yes, but that's because I was playing with people who aren't as good as me.
With people or against people? Be careful what you say here now.
I chose my words carefully.
That's the last time I try and save you, mate.
Argyves with a Jaina. I actually think Naked would have been better as a Jaina there, and Argyves as a Chen.
Anyway, single tank, strong tank for the blue team.
I
dual
must have
tank
missed this,
for-
but Nitrazole picked Probius.
Yep, and maybe he knows something that we don't, because he's not really the strongest hero in the game at the moment. Wouldn't
No,
call
but
him meta.
Battlefield of Eternity, I'd say setting up some of those plasma cannons is not the worst idea in the world. I do think they're struggling for damage. I don't know why Beefy went Rexar when they already had Dahaka and Butcher. I think that was a terrible decision. He would have, yeah, well, I mean, I think he would have been better off just going something like, he could have picked Jaina. Jaina was open. I know she doesn't have
Sonya would have been
a
great.
whole lot of
Or
CC.
Sonya would have been perfect.
Yeah, Sonya. Greymane. He plays a good Greymane. Greymane would have been perfect in that composition. Imagine a Butcher stun followed by a Malfurion timed route, which is easy to do with a Butcher stun, and then you've got a Greymane there. I mean, it's insta-kill anyone on the team.
I'll look forward to seeing what you pick. What is your pick? You're happier with the blue team, obviously, than the red team, but you picked red team before the draft.
Look,
so...
I think the blue team could have picked, well, at least a band better. But I think red team picked. They picked fine up until the Rexar. I do think that red team is the stronger player base, though. I'm voting for hashtag Team Claymore.
I'm going hashtag Team Naked. I like the all-round team there. It's actually hashtag Team Moo in this regard. Sorry about that. See how they go. Looks like they are going the mid-strat. Everyone charging mid except for the Zeratul and Sylvanas.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. Naked's running
sure
right
why.
in. Vision from the mouth. There's no sneaking up here. Sylvanas, is she aware for the flank? Yes, she's getting out nicely. Well played, Moo. So you see it.
That's
Two
4v3
lane
up
split.
top there. That's a micro out front. That shouldn't be happening.
Very aggressive play on Blake. Got an escape, so probably not horrible.
I wish I saw that kill on Zeratul. And Nitro playing very dangerously there. If Argives hit him with one of those ice blocks, that could have killed him.
Already had to mana tap there. Bit of a flank action here by Blake, trying to get behind.
Yeah, he just needs to charge that bled out. Oh no, there we go.
Straight
Sylvanas.
in on the Sylvanas uses it. Oh, good use of Shadow Dash, whatever it is. I can never remember what it's called. But
Howling
hold it for too long.
I think. Haunting Wave.
That's the one. Ha! Zeratul looking for the gang. Phoenix on Nitro in the middle here. Oh, misses the poison.
Yeah, the Dukes are too good.
Got to duck out now. Yeah, good blink away.
Claymore will get a tongue off there.
Oh, good
sure.
tongue on Argives. Oh. Nitro low again. Just sneaking away every time. Having a Hearth now with the Immortals up in 3 seconds.
He is a risky player by his personal nature. He does have a nice strong Dahaka there to back him up though, so he can go back as much as he likes.
Interestingly though, that Probius doesn't really have much of an escape, only the speed boost. It gets too low, like he can't blink away like he did with Phoenix. Very aggressive play there, very nice. Can't blink away like Minj can. Oh, Naked straight in the middle. Focus fire on Jarrah.
Yeah, Jarrah was way too close to the front
Good
there.
play by
Didn't need
Argives,
to be.
backed up well. Phoenix, good blink, and an aggressive play there. Blue team really overpowering red team early. Just a lot more damage output here.
Yep.
Mobility of Phoenix is really causing the red team trouble.
I'd say some damage from a Greymane would probably come in really handy.
So blue team obviously got the damage advantage there with a few players down. They've got an early lead. Red team falls on their, so red one falls on their side. Oh no, they've gone for the team engage instead. Thought they'd just be going for the burn. Can Moo get out in time? Moo's been charged down. She's got no mana left, and she's been chain rooted and blowed up. Well played, red team.
Very easy to time the Malfurion route with a Butcher charge. And Zeratul's going to go down now too. Oh no, he's not. Blake could have had that for sure. They're 5v4 with a Misha.
5v4. Red team got all the mana in the world, so blue team won't be able to push this for very long. Beef's looking a bit of defense here. Red team's come back to help out now. Defend the Immortal. Well, they walk straight into all the stuns.
Wake needs to charge in on even Knackered right now. Yep, there we go.
Red team's managed to push off the Immortal quite nicely there, but again,
Argyle's out of
Blue team's
mana. He's not
having
going to be able
mana.
to take that down. Nitro should be
seen that
setting up
vision.
turrets on the other Immortal, not just this one.
Big charge by the Butcher on Knackered, but Bled Out was there with the pushback. Oh, the
Team
two
Claymore-
pushies are down bot.
Team Claymore definitely needed to go back and hit that Immortal. They could have killed it by now. They're probably going to lose now.
Bled Out has left the game. We need some elevator music. Doot, 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 doot. While we have our pauses.
I think you were doing just fine.
Thank you. Yeah, so interesting play there. Moo got caught out there, unfortunately, well out of position. Forward of the tanks trying to flank on the bottom. Red team jumped on them and chain stunned it to death. Nak has been suitably aggressive. Strong character, Johanna, hard to pull down. So yeah, you can see the red team just sort of pairing up. Can't quite see the levels with this pause break over the screen.
They've got 2 kills. They should send 2 people back. I'd say Rexar and Nitro to go and finish off that Immortal, while 3 people defend this one. Make sure those 2 can't get anything on it. The death timers aren't very long. Oh, it looks like they're ready. Okay, here we go. They're going to accomplish nothing here. I mean, Argyles is getting his mana back slowly.
Yeah, the fighting over your own Immortal.
Oh, good stun. Good stun from Beefy.
Oh, now they're going to be able to catch up. They've got Butcher wailing away in the back line.
Nitro putting up a solid defense here, really protecting that Immortal.
Oh, Phoenix done. Nitro's getting deep in the back line trying to get the Rexar. Can they push it over? As we're down to 900. Blue team do get the Immortal at the cost of 0-2. Where that just dashes through and gets the speed boost to relieve. Oh, Nitro stung around too long. Should be dead. Blow it up. Good follow up. Interesting on the stats though. Porbius, top hero damage for the match and top siege damage for the red team. So
which character was that?
Porbius.
Probius?
Yeah, Porbius.
Oh my god.
So you only got 2-player push down bot with 3 players now. Oh, Dahaka gets the lash, but 3-4 players all surrounding. Unfortunately, that burrow could only save you for so long. But it was a trade-off. Sylvanas got picked off top lane by the Malfurion and Butcher combo. Blue team's still getting very aggressive down the bottom. Bledout's got the speed to get away.
They are 3v4 with Butcher though. That's going to change. That Lucio is in serious shit.
Oh, big dash to try and get the kill, but he's run too far out from his team.
Not enough backup.
Support him. Good blow up though from Phoenix and Argyves though to take him down. Micro Moo doing what she does best, taking this opportunity to clean up the mercs, keep the pressure on the lane. Oh,
she's worked out how to do the double combo. Oh, no, she's stopped doing it. I take it back.
Big stuns coming out down the bottom. Sylvanas is cheekily going away. Nitro hasn't clued onto the fact, but he's pushing gate down.
He's going to do more damage to the gate than the siege minions will.
Sylvanas should be able to clear out this Nitro push pretty quickly here. Oh, we've lost a Harker there for a moment. I didn't even know. Just the Claymore's back into the game now. Phoenix not afraid to get aggressive in this game. He's playing very, very well here. saving his dashes for the right times. Always in the back line. Beef out front again, getting very aggressive. Claymore comes out to
good stun.
say big charge here from Rex, from Butcher, but decides to pull out at the last moment. And it's Phoenix on the Phoenix.
Beefy pulling up some excellent stuns, but he often finds himself standing around in the blizzard for too long, taking a lot of unnecessary damage.
So Varnus winning the push up top versus Porbius here. He got the Mercs onto the fort.
Oh, she did well.
Blue team fighting over the red team again. Red team Immortal, which is very good play. Claymore comes in. Here comes the red team in support.
Oh, blow up.
Large bounded burst there. Here comes the red team pushing very aggressively on top of their Immortal, but they're down a player. Butcher charger straight through. 10s versus 9s here. Can the blue team capitalise? There goes Malfurion. Big charge and counter attack now by the blue team. This should be a clear, safe Immortal here. Argyle was very aggressive down bot, but managing to trade out with Blake. Now they're going to try and burn down this red before the red team comes in. Porbius is going to try and do a little bit of defense, try and get as much health off the blue as he can. Only 2 blue here while the blues come flanking in. They probably should be looking to get out. Moo's not moving. Knacker's at the front line. Can Bleeder get out? No, getting charged down by Butcher. There's no one to support. Lucio that time. Phoenix is going to come in trying to get the late kill on Blake. Manages to pull out the right time. Claymore's looking for a tongue, but no. Good isolation. Blizzard there from Argyle.
Okay.
Rex are isolating at the front now. Phoenix is going to look for the pick off here. Wake just charges all the way through. As soon as you get the one-on-ones, he's pretty safe to just charge through and blow someone up.
They were 5v3 there for about 30 seconds, but they were just wandering around the Immortal. If they had have actually just charged, forced them out, or got one of them, they'd be able to work on the other Immortal 30 seconds ago. Sylvanas would still be dead. She's up now. I think they hesitated too much.
Oh, Immortal, ultimate cast there by Nitro. Oh, lockdown. Bleeder does all he could to try and save the day. Good Void Prism. And just to isolate. Knacker's sitting there already. Oh no, just missed his timing. Still managed to blow up the Claymore. Argyle's at the back line's getting charged down by Butcher. Phoenix in the back line on Nitro. It's just backline attacks. It's all about gangs. Speed boost from Bleeder gets him out of trouble every time. Oh, waiting for the charge, but the blind from Naked manages to keep the Rexar. The Butcher
again,
charge.
just wandering in circles around this Immortal. That's accomplishing absolutely nothing.
I'm trying to defend the 2000 and try and pick off the 9000 at the top. Oh, vision, they know they're not going to get flanked. Oh, speed boost, getting Bleeder get away. Bleeder's on the other side. Phoenix looking for the Malfurion here. Manages to get the chase out. No one's there to support him. Butcher gets blown up. Didn't see that, but whatever it was, it was good.
I didn't see it.
Oh, Knacker's not letting. Oh, great drop in there from Naked. Couldn't quite get the damage output. Claymore manages to come in and flank to stop the damage, but gives his life up in doing so.
Wow, this is not going the way I thought it would.
Just, actually, the hero damage is interesting. You would have thought Butcher would be much higher. Only sitting at 15k at the moment, like despite the charges and the blow up. Phoenix not letting Nitro go. Oh no, he might have used up his last sprint. He's in trouble here. No, manages to get out. A bit of split. Oh, bled out. Very aggressive, keeping Malfurion pushed back. Oh, silence from Malf. Manages to trade the kill.
Oh, Beefy should have had that Zeratul there.
Got that kill though. They had to get that Rexar killed to get Misha off. Otherwise, Phoenix was gone. Goose. Mortal's almost down though, so this is a very interesting gameplay. This bit splitty. Claymore's determined now. He just wants to lash on Argo. She is not happy. Argives, you're in trouble, mate. She's going to tug you to hell. But you killed her. Well played.
I'm not sure what's going on. Blake could have charged Jaina then, and Joanna wouldn't have been able to stop him. This is doing my head in. A lot of these players are behaving in a way that they don't normally.
Good pressure. I still think the key to this map is timing your Merc that causes the hounds. I'm not quite sure what it's called. Trying to time that up with the Immortals, because you got to force your opponents into making a decision. Do I go for the Immortals or do I go for the Mercs? At the moment, no Brush Stalker. So right now, all they've done is got Mercs. They're going to clear them up.
This is 3v5, 3v2 up top. Red team needs to back the hell out.
But from a Mercs point of view, no one's achieved anything out of those Mercs. The Mercs is all about it's giving them make choices. Going, are you going to defend this? So at least the blue team's going to leave some Mercs to push. They're not as powerful as the hounds spawning ones, but at least they got now the red team. What are we going to do? Are we going to quickly run up and clear them? We're going to lose about 10 seconds on the Immortal if we do so. Are we going to just stay on the Immortal? And then these Mercs are just going to push all the way and knock over that top fort. Big stun by Naked, managed to stop all the charges. Blue team's gone, old heavy right in the middle, they're all grouped. Butcher gets blown up, Claymore gets blown up. Red team are now in a big, they have to make their decision now. They have to go back and clear up Mercs. They cannot contest the Immortal this day. This will be just poke damage. You can only poke you not. You might get a kill if you're lucky. That'll be a massive gain for you. But you're just running a lot of risk here. But Phoenix at the back line. You got 3 squishies, no real solid tank left. There's a big charge. Phoenix in the back line. There goes Beef, gets blown up. Malfurion's going to be isolated here. 3-man box. And now the Mercs are still pushing top. Blue team taking their level advantage and really driving home. Now got the 16 versus 14 too, which is very important.
Oh well, Claymore just walked past those Mercs.
Yep, it looks like they're not deciding. They're trying to defend the Immortal, which is going to charge hell in straight in, trying to get a pick off.
Oh, is he
almost managed to do so. But a bit of a suicide mission now. He's going to get stunned. Bled out. Well played. Oh, burst off the Claymore while picking off the Porbius. Well played, man.
Why do you call it Porbius?
Because it's funny. And I don't really think Porbius is a very good hero. Anyway, there you go. There's a Merc still kind of chipping along. Managed to get a 3rd off that fort. Or maybe a 5th will be a bit fair about that. Blue team's got all the options in the world now. They can push down. They're going to push now in the late game with 3 level advantage and a skill advantage. No, Naked. You're not Zarya, mate. You don't need to take unnecessary damage.
I was just thinking that.
Oh, big lash off. Claymore straight after you. And the charge.
Okay, that's better.
Ring goes down. Oh, after Argive's hard there. But it's going to come 2 for 2 trade at the moment. That's actually not too bad. Oh no, Phoenix gets the big split out. Sorry, Jarabad was stuck up front there. Claymore, ooh, she's going to be able to get back. She needs to stasis, but I think there might be just a bit too much damage there for escape. Mortal, 1.5 lives left. This should be a GG, G, and a lot more Gs after that.
I gotta say, I did not see this coming. I do believe that hashtag Team Claymore made a lot of very poor decisions. They could have had that first Immortal, and that would have changed the game straight from the first Immortal. I think
they're being a bit stern there, man. I don't think they make bad decisions. I think they were trying to play a game where they got a number advantage at one stage. They were trying to defend their Immortal because they were behind, and while trying to pick away at theirs, trying to just slowly capture it. But unfortunately, it didn't quite work out as well. They got close. They're only a couple of thousand hit points away from actually claiming the Immortal themselves as line ball.
If you look at the amount of health that Immortal had, Phoenix as Zeratul could just jump in there and lay out everything on it and still kill it before they killed him. It was a pointless defense exercise. As Zeratul could literally finish off that Immortal before they could kill him. So why stand around and try and protect it?
You're a harsh man, man. You're a harsh man.
If it had a 3rd health, then yeah, I'd say that's a much more valid tactic. When it's that low, I mean, Argives was very low on mana for a lot of that time. I think if Argives had a bit of mana, he could have just run out there and cast his 3 spells, and that would have put the Immortal on the brink of death. I just
So
think
but I don't understand. I don't
they were
understand your point then.
protecting a defenseless Immortal. They should have either actually charged the enemy and tried to get a bigger number advantage, or just called it quits and said, okay, we're at least going to try and get rid of the whole shield.
But you said before that you thought they'd get the first Immortal.
As in get the kill. But what they did was I think they could have got it, but what they did was they stood around the defending Immortal and spent a lot of time achieving nothing.
Well, anyway, we got to pick MVP. Geez, there was lots of good plays there. I thought Johanna was really solid at peeling.
Yeah, the only real good plays I thought were all knackered.
I thought Phoenix played a fantastic Zeratul, to be honest. He was harassing in the back line. He was targeting Rexar to really put him off his game. I thought Argives Frostwings are very powerful. They teamed up well to blow up. I think didn't panic when he got charged by by Butcher. So look, that could have gone multiple ways as well. I'm really happy with those 3. Moo did what she had to do. Bled Out just played an elusive pain in the ass, Lucio. I'm sure they were frustrated trying to capture him. He was behind enemy lines, harassing them, pushing them back, isolating. So he was doing a bit of peeling himself. So look, for me, it's between Johanna and Zeratul in that game.
Look, I do agree with the Frost Rings actually regarding Argives as Jaina. A couple of those were quite killer. I disagree about Phoenix's Zeratul. However, I think Phoenix played a regular Zeratul game. I think that picking off Rexar was because it was a bad choice to pick Rexar after the enemy team had a Zeratul. You're going to get picked on by the Zeratul. That's what you expect. And if they for something that they should have been expecting, they did no preparation for, or no tactical approach to protect against it.
It's not Phoenix's fault. He capitalized. He played well.
I don't know. I think if you go, okay, there's a Zeratul and there's a Chromie, and the Zeratul did a good job picking off the Chromie, or the Nova did a good job picking off the Chromie, or the Valera did a good job picking off the Chromie. I don't think that constitutes a good job. That's doing your job to the standard required. I'm not trying to hang shit on Phoenix. I just don't think. Okay, I think compared to the Frost Rings of Jaina, the Zeratul play wasn't as game winning. I think compared to Joanna, I think that neither Argives nor Phoenix were game winning.
Well, the only thing we agree on then is Johanna. So, Naked, congratulations, mate. MVP for that game.
Done deal.
So, 1-0, hashtag Team Moo over Team More. And hashtag Team Pointy, 1-0 up in the tipping. Oh, it's interesting.
Ah!
How about that? Anyway, here we go. Cursed Hollow. Not so much of a team fighting map. It's a bit more technical. Got to know when to get the seeds, when to break off. I know, Cursed Hollow. What am I talking about? That's not seeds.
Tributes. And I think a Chromie ban is a wise choice on this map.
Yeah, it's a good map. Good map for Chromie. Anywhere when people have to collect all the time, it's a good map for Chromie, especially with low vision.
And some of those tribute spawn points are really close to towers as well. So she can just sort of sit in relative safety.
So I'm shooting Chromie v Nitro and Lanara via Moo.
Yep. Beefy, I think Beefy also plays Nitros. Chromie, so it's kind of a double.
I reckon we might just see, this is my outside tip, a Beefy Lily. We'll see what he does. Moo on Ming. Not bad. Denial of Nitro. A
Yeah,
non-ban denial.
I don't know.
That's
I
what
think I don't think it's the greatest there. I think Micro could have made a better choice with her pick and used the Leeming ban, but with the Chromie ban Leeming pick, it kind of works.
I think it'd be fine for Moo. She's quite capable and confident. Tychus, early pick Tychus. Of course, that undoes my Lily pick. Thanks, Beef. Thought you were going to smash it out with one, but yeah, usually into a twin tank, but hashtag Team Moo didn't go twin tank last time, so and he has been nerfed against has been nerfed to try and dull his attacks against assassins. He's just too strong, Tychus. So we'll see how he goes. Not often an early pick.
Oh, what was the nerf? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head, but it was nerfed. I think his range was nerfed, which was pretty critical. He has to be more in your face, and he couldn't. Before it was too far away, and assassins couldn't get to him. So now, if he wants to kill him, he has to be up at them.
Yeah.
Murky pick. Murky has been nerfed in the last 3 weeks as well, but geez, Knackered's a pain in the ass. You know, shout out to your brother, but you're a pain in the ass on Murky. So have fun down there.
It's going to be all about speed, I'd say. If blue team moves around nice and quick, gets the tributes, which they will win 4v5, and then goes down and stops the Murky, they will have an edge. But they let him go for too long, then of course he'll make him suffer for it.
Maybe it might be interesting to get a pick like a Zul'jin here for the red team, because you want if they can poke, they don't have to get the curse at the start. And look, Zul'jin's a decent hero. There's a Claymore band if ever I've seen one, and the global taken away as well. But if Zul'jin can poke, Li Ming can poke, they could just poke that tribute for ages and let that Murky just do so much damage. Oh, what a great hero, Muradin. Love him in a bit. If you're watching her build like a hawk. Ooh, haven't seen Nitro on Mini for a while, but we know he can play it. So those last 2 picks of the red team, they may want another tank, maybe not. A lot of damage. Just inside running that last game where Phoenix, I thought, played a very good Zeratul. Controversial, but tried to pick Falstad and mispicked. And ended up playing pretty well in his Zeratul. They've gone these single support Tyrande heals. What are your thoughts on that, Ag?
It's not strong. Their team is pretty squishy, and the healing from Tyrande is not great. They don't have a lot of crowd control either. They do have.
They've got the shot from Tyrande.
And the shot from Tyrande.
Bled Out has got 3 if he takes it as an ult as well. We got Octo Grab by Murky if he picks that over the March of the Murlocs.
I'd be surprised if you picked that over Murlocs. Interesting combination, Medivh and Varian. You can easily get 3 invulnerabilities off in a row that way.
Be a semi-damage build for Varian, I assume. They've got the solid tank at the front with Muradin. See lots of taunts coming out. Maybe Varian will charge into Falstad or into Tyrande and taunt them in. Taunt has been nerfed as well in the last couple of weeks. Now it doesn't. No, the charge has also been nerfed as well. I think the charge doesn't stun for 1.5 seconds; it slows, so you've still got a chance of getting away.
Varian desperately needed a nerf. I still think he's quite strong. He's definitely one of the strongest characters in the game.
All right, what's your pick, Ag?
We're sticking with our picks, mate. It's best of 3.
Best of 3. So you're not going to change your picks based on team comp or what you've learned? I'll let you have the honour of changing first if you want.
I assumed we were picking best of 3.
Oh, we'll go with that. I'm happy with the 1-0 lead. Can't be a whitewash now, for me anyway. So come on, Team Moo. Let's smash it. But let's hope everyone has a good game. New mount for Jarabud there. I like that elemental horse. Actually, Beef's got it as well. Nitro floating around. Can't hide anywhere. Pain in the bum. No one likes Medivh. Well, bled out very aggressive. Very aggressive into a 5-man. Good stun by Argives. That was fantastic. That was fantastic by Argives. Skill shot had to be on point. Red team going for lane push early. Interestingly,
Micro taking all that damage.
What is Moo doing
tower.
there?
She was hitting the tower.
She's got a wall and half a tower.
Claymore will struggle to beat Naked.
Oh, Falstad floating top. Good play by Phoenix here to make sure they don't lose experience. Naked's just going to poke around. Claymore shouldn't even bother. Should be just trying to... Don't even take
Kill
the
the
murky.
fish.
Just keep going after the puffer fish. Good little juke there. Didn't want to give up.
Honestly, you struggle to kill it as Mirrodin though.
Oh, well, the puffer fish. No,
Yeah.
you use double hit underclap. Well, that only comes out to level 4 though. Plus a single hit, and you should be almost getting the damage done. Phoenix up top, putting a lot of pressure on Jarabud here.
Yeah, Jarabud needs to switch out. He can't do healing while he's by himself, which takes away a lot of his usefulness.
Also, not giving any mana to his teammates in mid.
Claymore's used all her mana trying to kill Naked. Yeah, Jarabud's in trouble. He's okay.
Here comes Nitro coming out to help out. And see what everyone's doing. Argives rotating around. Interesting that you got a jungling Argives on Tyrande. Not usually the jungling type. Anyway, it looks like there's red team's at the advantage here. Phoenix's global should be able to get him down to that tribute before Malf, because he pick up a bit more experience at the same time. Blue team's pushed out quite nicely here. Trying to get there. Can Murky get the hit? Oh! Just managed to score the clip on Claymore to deny. Here comes the Falstad flying in now. Moves at the front line. Good stun by Argives again to try and save, but not quite enough in time. Bled out's in the back line. Beast is standing still, just hitting everything in his range. Blue team's pushed out very nicely here. Good stun by Argives again for an extra strategy. Getting chased down here. Claymore's not going to give up. Got no mana to stun, so can't really see much happening here. Fettis does a good barrel roll to escape. But a pretty safe and secure tribute there for the blue team. Thoughts early game, Ag?
Blue team committing much better this time. You'll notice they didn't just sort of hang around. They actively chased red team away, which is what I really think they needed to do with the Immortal a couple of times in the last match.
See a bit of lane rotation down here. Blake's gone down bot to try and harass Naked there. With a few taunts. Oh, not got enough damage at this stage to get the pick. Naked not getting the push that he'd normally expect him to get with his Murky at the moment, so working hard to try and get experience. You see the blue team just slightly ahead in experience, which you'd be hoping you'd get a bit more out of Murky early game.
Well, if he doesn't actually kill towers, he doesn't actually get more experience.
Bled out sitting there waiting, but they know he's there. Fail state. Good little dash away there. Murky, there you go. Putting the pressure on now with the siege. Hopefully they'll walk down to about the fort by the time the next tribute spawns. Oh, big stun by Argives.
Yeah, excellent timing.
Denied Medivh his own gate. That leaves Medivh down for 10 seconds with the tribute up. Claymore just sitting around, chilling out. We'll see where Moo comes in. Here comes Moo now.
Oh, Beefy taking too long. His team is going to be 3v5.
Big dive in. Oh, they almost managed to get the pick off. Variant's chasing down Argive. Murky does everything he can to poke out. There comes Medivh now. They've got to get a pick off the red team. Good stun by Argive. keeping the blue team at bay, but now it's 5-on-4 without the Murky push. Murky's going down. Great dive there by Bled Out combination play. Micro Moose saying good listeners here, just picking them off with her orb at maximum range. Another stun. Claymore's going ham on Argives. Argives got to work ahead, get away. Micro Moose just ignoring altogether. Phoenix can't really help much, got no health. Claymore's going deep, can get the kill. There's the blow up there.
She might be able to get Phoenix now as well. Or maybe not.
Good orb there by Moose.
Oh, Bled Out.
Moo's the only one left. She's got to get out. She's out of position. Uh-oh, bit of trouble here. Bit of trouble here. That leaves red team just got to get out. They don't want to give up any more lives here. There's no point poking. They're down a hero. Murky's down bot, pushing. Going to get a fort trade here. Exactly what you expect from a Murky. Going to make decisions. What do you do? Oh, maybe not. Not quite get it. No, blue team's not coming down. So, yep, definitely we'll be getting it soon. Big push top. Bled Out and Phoenix at half health. Here comes Medivh. You see a bit of cheeky play here. Oh, good stun by Bled Out. He was waiting. Saw that coming a mile away. Phoenix and Bled Out are playing a very risky play here. They've got almost no health each. Medivh's not going to let Bled Out and Hearth out because, you know, Nitro's a pain in the ass as well. They can manage to get that bottom forward. So you see the level 10 advantage now to the red team, so they should be looking for an engage. If they want to secure the next tribute, they've got to try and engage now, get a pick off what they can. Before that blue team, oh, Moo's gone deep, got the blink to get away, but good grenade by Tychus. Oh, couldn't quite get the pick off. Nitro's going to look to try and get in and get the pick, but no. Better support the red team. Can the blue team? Blue team just got to, all they got to do here is just focus on getting that experience. See, Argive's down bot. Oh, pick off on Varian. Argive's got to get out. Here comes Medivh to look for it. Yeah, it looks like red team's going to capture this uncontested. Blue team are smart enough not to engage down the Elts. State of play, Argive. Ag, what do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, I think it was Blake's own fault that he got caught out there. He was fighting in the middle of nowhere. His fort had been down for at least a minute. He thought he could take on the Murky, but of course another player decides to come down and interfere, and away he goes. Interesting portal choice there from Nitro. He's gone for the kill instead of the
He's
save.
Gone for the kill, and Argive's getting 1-for-1 trade here. Then he mounts up, bugs off. But he's coming to help out now. Oh. Good stun by Bled Out there. Gets his escape. They're really putting a lot of attention into Naked now. They can't quite pick him up. Must be driving him nuts. It's an uncomfortable little arrangement here for Claymore versus Phoenix. Once he gets that electric rod, whatever it's called, it's almost impossible to do anything as you have to leave your escape to get away. Important tribute this time. Both teams' ults are up. And blue tribute would give them the curse. So we'll see what they can do. Faust, they can hang around. He's going straight in. Early engagement, good. Varian's in his position. Micro me. Saw the option. Big stun.
Oh, excellent.
Fantastic mosh pit. They try to get the gank, and unfortunately they can't quite get the Varian. Jarabad's come out forward with the silence, trying to save the day. Naka's not going to let him get away with all his slime slows. Still poking, still poking. Oh, Al from Argives in the back. Blake's not backing away either. Avatar's being popped by Claymore. Moosey in the back line, just capturing that. Oh, fantastic stun ult combination.
Wow.
Bled Out. Blue team saw the opportunity. Oh, Naked's just going to harass again. He managed to clear off the pufferfish. Argive's playing a risky game here if he's not careful. Oh, here comes the port. Bled Out said to try and save, but he can't really do much here. He's got to do his push back now as soon as he can. It looks like he got silence note. But well played. Bled Out, well peeled, mate. Saves the Argive. Meanwhile, blue team all bot. Phoenix pushing top by himself. Mood pushing mid by herself. Oh, and the next tribute spawning!
Holy crap. Oh, is Micro going to get caught out here?
Oh, she managed to get mountain and get clipped. It stays mounted the whole time. Red team, here they come. Even the Murky's on his way up. Blue team's there early. Can they deny?
It's a mistake to try and capture until you've got a kill or an advantage. Every second spent capturing is a second spent not doing your job.
It forced the engage from Phoenix. Oh, Bledder, has he got his ult up? 16 seconds, he can't quite get the mosh pit. It was in the prime position. Bledder's diving in the back line. He's got the orbital laser. Oh, I think Bledder's in trouble there, yeah. I think Nitro split. Oh! It was a good ult by Phoenix there. Unlucky that stupid shields from Medivh. Managed to get a counter pick here, though. Nitro's going to look for a cheeky little pick at the end. It does so just quite well. That should be the curse for the blue team. Stasis field goes down to lock out the move.
I don't know if Red Team realises this, but Nitro can just drop there and start attacking him. The tower's not going to shoot him.
I think Nitro knew it. I was at the back line now. Moose used up her blink and been taunted, and she's going to go down. Bledder's just going to run away. Can't do much now. Murky's managed to get some mid lane push behind the first fort. $20 seconds left on the curse still, so you can see the blue team really going to capitalise on this. This should get them back in front and experience. But of course, the red team do have 2 curses up. Oh, good push out by
Bled out. Top performance there.
Oh, once again, Claymore comes in from behind. Got no mana, going Wales. Good stun by Bled out again. Geez, good isolations from Bled out on this game.
Yeah.
He's been pilling really well.
Excellent timing, interrupting all the main tactics of the blue team.
So they're going to lose another fort. The pickoff manages to keep them in level advantage.
It's 4v3 here. They don't need to run. Once they're outside of the tower range, they have the numbers. But they're running anyway.
Claymore's got no mana. They
can see the other 2 players on the map.
Murky's getting another gate down. Jeez, you're annoying, Naked. You really are annoying, buddy. Well played. Oh, blue team looking to go for boss. The red team are coming to help out, but this could be interesting. Moo's the only one not there. It's 5-on-4 here, and you've got a Murky involved. Blue team...
Jarrah Bud out the front on his own, though. Oh, a good tower there from Tychus. It's going to go down quickly, though.
But it's got to get out. He doesn't realise that the entire team's just sitting there waiting for him.
Blake with a misdirected slow there.
There's no pills room this time. He's gone. The red team is split. Argyle's doing all he can. Only pick off the one. But out, still going right down bot. That should be a free boss now for the blue team. And we're chasing down the Murky. Exactly what the Murky want. Blue team's decided to clear lanes. Moo still pushing top lane. Very deep. Oh, Murky egg found. Oh,
and the stun. Where's the stun? Knackered. There he goes. That is very keen from Micro there. She's going to take a fair bit of damage. If she gets spotted, she's going to be very weak to deal with it.
Oh, she's spotted at this point, mate. She's dead anyway.
Down to 1/3 of her health, maybe a quarter.
Yeah, I said she's not going to... If she's there, she's going to die anyway. So, probably not a bad play considering. They're going to get the curse, but they're going to have to waste it on the boss, the red team. You got the Siege just pushing that gate now. It's like you got twin specialists, top and bottom.
Is he going to try and stop it? Yes, he is.
Didn't get the stun. Oh, that could cost Nitro his life. Panic ult there goes down. And it's an easy curse now, plus the play kill. Now they got the curse, but the boss is down bot. They're going to have to chew it up here.
The boss is down bot, but these siege minions are still going. Blue team has not reacted to it at all.
The red team aren't even going to try and stop the boss. They're going straight for mid keep. Mid fort, sorry. Falsad's gone down to try and help clear that boss out. So those siege is a unique approach from the Li Ming. You don't usually see it specialising so much. Red team looking to disengage. Yep, that's moving out now. Interesting with the mosh pit for Bled Out, there's no real burst damage to follow up. You might get one orb that might hit one or two players, but you don't have that big burst damage from
you
say,
don't
Jaina.
in terms of kills, but if you can catch Varian and Medivh in that mosh pit, it takes away half the team's real potential.
I'll see if Medivh's clued on to the boss here. Yep, heading straight in.
Jarrod needs to start putting heals on himself.
They don't think Medivh can really deny what
Beefy,
they have to
I don't know
is,
why Beefy walked away from Malfurion there. That was terrible decision making.
They have to stand on the point. Otherwise there'll be a status field. There it is. There's a status field, but now he's dead. Oh, yeah. He tried to be the cheeky play, come out of form, stasis, and then steal the boss, but yeah, just gave his life. The stuns locked him down. He was over. Oh, Claymore in an interesting position here. Dive from Phoenix, wasn't going to let it get away. Shrunk in size. Stun. Moo's going with the ult. And the Hinterland's Blast. Claymore's got a lot of mobility. Get the heals now. Can they get in time? Oh, yep. Phoenix is gone. But it gets taunted, so can't attack. Here comes the laser. But in the back line, he comes Bled Out. They should see a kill on Beefy. Oh, gets demounted. Wake. Phoenix is going to strage in. Ult from Moo. Bled Out gets the stun off again. Should secure a kill here. Well played, Bled Out. Well played team. Lots of combinations there. Well coordinated. Did I say combinations coordinated or coordinations coordinated? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Whatever it was good. So you see the red team's at 20 now. With lots of map pressure. There's a lot of red on that map. Both visions included. Oh, Maniv's doing a cheeky play on Archives again. This could be hashtag 2-0.
It could be.
There's Medivh looking around for someone. Oh, Moo's left out by herself. Archives not helping. Doesn't know what he's run into. Nitro, oh, it's coming.
Yep.
Bled Out. Wasn't getting sucked in. Stayed at the other gate. Medivh tried to port away and just went straight back into another death.
Very impressed with Bled Out's plays this game.
He's a man of many. I told you at the start of the night.
Yep.
Sleeping Giant this one. He's gone heals first game. Was fantastic on Lucio. And now he's gone fantastic on Etika.
Lucio and Etika.
Red team piling on the pressure. all the wave push at top lane. Murky just, yep, that's right, Naked. You're a pain in the ass. I can't stop saying it, Naked. It's only because you are. Beefy's having nothing to do with it though. Oh, 2-on-1 here. Naked's just harassing. Ah, I'm already pop again. Put some more slime down. Meanwhile, 3 versus 1 down bot, trying to get that bottom fort. Can't quite pick it. Looking to disengage here. Very aggressive use of Hinterland Blast there. Oh. Good. Oh, sliding mosh pit.
Oh no, and then Nitro walked into it anyway.
Fantastic combinations. Phoenix can't quite get through. Here comes Orbital Laser, but the laser's stuck on the creeps. It's not attacking any heroes.
Is that meant to be able to happen?
It attacks randomly, so yeah. Oh, good route. Good route. Excuse another kill. Archive's got to get out. And Moo sieges up, pushes mid. They're just all over the map. The blue team just, they get a pick, but they just can't seem to get any advantage. Got a whole wave of creeps coming up along the top now. Look at all those little murkies. Look at them all. Attacking the core, little fuckers. I mean, PG rating, little champions. Oh, can we kite? And he's got a third of Blake's health down. Mookie gets devastated. Oh, geez, his egg's a long way back too. It is a long way back.
That's all right. At level 22, it's over a minute spawn time, so he's saving a minute anyway.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
So blue team desperately have to deny this tribute.
Oh, very unfortunate from Claymore there.
Red team all over it. Mookie knew exactly where they were the whole time. And there it is. Late game tribute. Oh, move at the front line. Blinks out just in time. Stasis Field comes out. How did that hit?
I don't know.
Moo goes down from a dodgy status field. Controversial. Stun comes out. Big hinterland blast. Manages to take down a lot of the blue team's health. Nine can seem to kill Bled out. They're chasing him down. Should see a dwarf toss. No, good stun by Claymore, but not enough to get the kill. Look at
That
all the
core is
push
going down.
on core. Blue team have got to get back. Medivh's on his way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of cutters. 6%. Blue team just have to run in and look at the core and it'll fall over. Bloodhound's got no health. I was going to give him some sort of heals. No, he's just going to go
Mercury's got his ult
down.
up. All he has to do is hit the R button.
He gets the mosh pit at 0 health. It is leaving him behind. Look at all the little Merkies. Off they go again. Team Moo, 2-0.
Well done. I am genuinely shocked.
We don't really have to spend much time talking about MVP either. I think it was pretty clear on our behalf who that was going to be.
So I want to say Bled out.
Yeah, bled out. Look, Knackered, you're a pain in the ass. You deserve a lot more than what we're giving you, but bled out's peels, bled out's engages really kept the red team from at least another 5 or 6 deaths, which you can see from the kill screen could have been pretty critical.
He didn't just
the mosh
have
pit,
he didn't just have like lucky timing either. It was consistently well timed. And he wasn't getting tricked by the portals either. He let his teammates run to one while he stayed at the other. He played it very, very smart.
let's just stroke this bled out ego a little bit. 3 plays for me. 3 plays. The one where Medivh and Varian tried to pick off a map traversing Li Ming, trying to get down to the curse. Saw an opportunity, dived in. Bled out, responded quickly, went up, changed direction, got the ult off, put in the mosh pit, and managed to pick off 2 for free. Later in the game, there was a mosh pit engaged on Medivh. Sees Claymore in the back line. He does his sliding mosh into the Claymore. Medivh still gets picked off, and Claymore really low on health. I think they eventually picked off Beef in the subsequent actions. So again, bled out play, and then there was one further one. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the gates where Medivh is trying to get a pick on both the Moo and the guys. Probably the Toronto probably had the chance of doing it. Tried to gate in, started getting damaged quickly. Tried to gate out, and there was ETC waiting for an axe to the face. So it was well played, bled out. High fives, buddy.
We've had a Beefy leave, replaced with Pointy, but we swapped Pointy for Phoenix. Straight up Chromie ban, I'd say that probably means Micro's going to try and pick Li Ming again to start off with. First pick Gazlo. I didn't see that coming, but Naked does play very solid Gazlo. I think it's his best character, in fact. And Nitro going with his best character, Li Ming. It's the first opportunity he's had to pick her. We should see a Dahaka pick for the other. No Dahaka. Okay, Mel. Okay. I don't know what the point of an Anub ban was. Maybe just for Ace of Li Ming play there. But Pointy is usually the one who plays Anubarak, and he's already picked an Azebo. Micro me picking Zagara, Naked with a Gazlo. I'd say we're going to see another two specialists. Robbing them of the Sylvanas. Now going toward Claymore. And a double specialist from hashtag Team Claymore.
Ready to roll out.
So it begins.
Just pick a tank. Like, just there we go, Artanis. Blackheart's Bay, a little bit of a steamrolling map. Once you get a couple of those towers down, it's usually the XP advantage means that fighting around the chests and the hand-in point are too exposed to really justify if you're low level, but you have to do it. And it often ends up in more deaths and more of a lead for the leading team. And then, of course, more coins. Argives is actually, I give him a lot of shit, but Argives is pretty good on this map with his coin harvesting.
I'm giving you 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Hashtag Team Claymore definitely going to miss out on some XP here.
The blue team draws first blood. Word is there's treasure on the docks. Be fishing for it.
Phoenix is going to get outnumbered at the chests.
Pop up your doubloons, and maybe I'll turn me cannon on your foe.
Nitro managing to steal most of the coins there away from Naked. Claymore needs to focus on not trying to kill Azmodan, but rather trying to kill the minions. There's no good reason to leave Jarabud by himself. That needs to be corrected as soon as possible. Excellent trap on Naked. Yep, Claymore definitely can push harder than Azmodan can, but in a 1v1 fight, it doesn't work quite so well.
Enough to buy my services for now. Load the cannon.
Bled out doing his job nicely. Jarabud still being left to solo lane.
Don't wait for me. Fire, you idiots.
Put the heals on yourself, Jara. Get that happening. Very keen engage from Claymore. She's 2v3. Blake needs to get out of there immediately. And he's going back for mana. Perfectly played by Nitro, getting plenty of coins in the process. Wait, could get Argives here. Excellent swap. Excellent combo from Blake. Phoenix needs to not try and win this lane, but rather just make sure he gets the XP and stays safe. Very well played there by Naked, getting the stun just in time to circle the coins. Wake correctly distracting the minions there. Jarabud not getting... Has he got the heal off? He has. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's 8 coins.
Hero slain.
Nitro seeing that throw coming. Oh, poor fellow. Bled out playing an excellent hammer. Micro managing to steal those coins uncontested. Poor Claymore. But that's just going to whale away here. It is 3v3 in mid. If Phoenix came down and helped out, they could take this over. But, I mean, there's 6, 7, 8 coins there they could steal. Bledout has come up to assist, so that's going to give Red Team the edge, of course. Very disappointed in that strategy, Mr. Phoenix.
Enough to buy my services for now. Load the cannon. Fire at will. The red team's destroyed a fort.
Excellent assassination by Claymore and Nitro there.
I think they've had enough.
Pointy is in a bit of trouble there. It's still chasing him too. Claymore could get the assassinate here. Oh, she's focused on the point instead of the pointy. Ah, and she misses her ulti.
The blue team destroyed a fort. The blue team's destroyed a fort. Let's see how you handle 2 chests at once.
Alright. Hashtag Team Micro needs to successfully get this hand in or they're in big trouble. Jarabud too far up the front, I'd say, as usual. Well, he has been doing that a lot tonight. Getting a successful swap on Micro. Wake finishing the job there. Phoenix just missing with his scythe. Argyves has 11 coins. He's surrounded by 3 of them. Ooh, good pick off onto the Claymore. Knackett's come in to back him up. He knows it has to be done. Just kill the Knackett. Get him out. Get him out of the picture and fight the fight 2v1. Ooh, Wake backing out. Probably had to be honest, but of course now cut off by Pointy. Excellent trap there from Pointy. Jarabad not having the Malfurion game I remember him for.
Huh? They're all paid up? Ah, who cares? Let's get to the fun part! The red team destroyed a fort! Blast them apart!
Oh, Nitro. Didn't know that the hammer was there. Oh, Micro missing her ulti. Nitro, I'd say, coming out on top 2v1. Wake just trying to ditch some of these coins. They need to stand in front of him. Pointy came from that direction. Pointy playing cautious, however. Appropriate in this circumstance. One more attempt there, Wake. Good silence from Claymore. Not a lot of following up though. Red team strategically outplaying the blue team here. Their individual characters are not as strong, but as a team, they are definitely fighting better. Micro nearly going down to the boss there. And she still could. She should spread out those summons. Oh, she's going to die.
What good's a pirate without a little treasure?
I don't know why Phoenix didn't come to help Nitro there. They could have had that. Instead he chose to go for the minion wave. Still another whole minion wave between it and the wall. And now they're just abandoning it.
The pack we seal. Let's knock these boys down a peg or two. The red team's destroyed a fort. Cease fire! They want more. They'll need to pay up first.
Blue team trading a boss for a keep, it would seem. Unless they kill it super quick and get back. They could even send someone back now. Yep, Nitro.
Blue team
Blue team can come around here. Oh, Blake can hand in on his own. There we go. Excellent. That will definitely even the score. Claymore just making it out. Argyves is going to try and get the kill. Bledout's already tried. Whoa, oh, it was close. She did have the Malfurion heal on her though. It's a dangerous game for Argyves to be playing right now. He made the right move and stood his ground and fought as soon as he got warped. Oh, Claymore going to take a pounding. No, no. Someone's going to take a pounding. Let out just extending his range passively there. Oh, what an excellent swap from Blake. Not a lot of backup though, unfortunately. But Argyves is going to go down, drop 5 coins. Oh, Jarrah, don't be at the front of this fight. Bledout slowly whittling away at this fort here. Got to make sure all lanes are constantly pushing. Double cannon. Oh, I think Phoenix saw that. Yes, he did. Gets caught with the Maw there, but Nitro's coming in to finish her off. I'm surprised Phoenix should have gone in on this, make some little skeletons instead of leaving Artanis and Malfurion to do it. Lots of little defensive cannons there. Very, very smart from Naked. Phoenix missing that with his scythe. Bledout's going to get the whole hand in here. Yeah, that was suicide. Even if he, so we could see Artanis on the map, but even if he successfully blocked that, they would have been outnumbered.
Blue team's core be under attack.
That was suicide from Argyves. Now their team is down. This is going to be a wipe. They can catch Bledout. They have nearly a whole minute. They could easily take out this top one here. Sylvanas should head back here and wipe out this wave and then push through to the bottom, timing it so that at about maybe 10 seconds till spawn, she meets with the other guys around mid. Okay, she's gone for the hand in. I guess it's not the worst decision. The hand in and then the cleanup. She's just in time to stop him. Red team all popping up now.
The blue team's destroyed a fort. Cease fire. If they want more,
Pointy doing the correct thing, eliminating that wave before it gets too strong.
here be some fine booty.
Okay, blue team is far too split to really contest this. What they should be doing, go for boss, that's a valid option, or set up a trap down here, which Bledout is already anticipating himself. extending his range just enough to be able to hit the other side of the hand in. So far 1 for 1. Ooh, Jarrah about to go down. Will the heals be enough? Is he putting out mana? Can he give some mana to Nitro there? A good grab on Pointy could be it. Could be it. And no, they bail. Interesting. Enough hesitation there to allow Micro Moo to capture this siege camp, meaning there's going to be a very strong push headed bot bound. Some good damage output from Argives there. Hand in. If they do hand in, that is GG. The call will die. Nitro is right to go in that suicide mission. And Artanis, of course, also right to place his ulti down on. They need to turn and actively engage somebody here. This wave is going to do it for them. Claymore's going to make it just in time, but that leaves the fight as 4v4 at the hand in. Naked has set up too many turrets. That's GG. GG. I'm inclined to want to pick Bled out again. I think he played the most intelligently. Always thinking about what the best play for the team is at the time and acting accordingly. I do think that, Nitro played well. He always plays well on Li Ming. Blake actually did all right with Artanis. There were a couple of fights where he performed a bit better than what you would expect from an average Artanis. I think in the end, though, I want to give it to Argives on Azmodan. Constantly dishing out damage, getting a few final blow dunks, and always being a thorn in the side, assisting with the push, and just being a general menace for the enemy team. He got the most kills on his team, the most hero damage, the most XP contribution. It's an unusual mix, but it worked.